So we are turning on East Lake Road, and we are heading to our friend Tony Gize's business, which is Airdrie Canvas. Airdrie Canvas, if you don't know, it's basically right across the street from where you turn into the East Side Recycling Depot. It's just in one of the industrial bays, and that's where Tony's shop is. He's been there for about 3 years now, and he does everything with fabric. He's basically, as he describes himself, as an industrial sewing shop. So we're riding in the car with cars with our friend Tony Gize of Airdrie Canvas.
Yay!
Tony is our first one.
Yay!
So thanks so much for doing this with us, Tony. It's we're just gonna have a lot of fun.
It's my pleasure, man. I look forward to this.
Cool.
So one of the things that we want to do is get to know the people in our city. So one of the things we'd like to know about you is what kind of music you listen to, or what your favorite music is.
Well, I love the blues. I love folk.
Folk?
Yeah.
Really?
What is folk? Can you sing some for us?
No.
Come on. It's not carpool karaoke,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But wait.
That's one of my
How did
favorites.
that
Too much, baby.
Sing it, Matt.
All of us, we're all gonna sing this.
I don't know the words to this song.
Why can't you see
what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say. We can't go on together.
I think this is Riding with Matt.
Suspicious minds. I'll do the backup part. You do that. So Tony, we have discussed. You texted me a couple weeks ago, and said, "I want to talk." I didn't know what you wanted to talk about, and I called you back. You said smokers, and it was like music to my ears. Let's talk about smokers, smoking food. You wanted to know what kind of smoker to get, but you did some extensive research, and you got yourself
I got myself a Grilla grill. Not gorilla, but Grilla.
What is that? I saw the post as well, and I waited for this moment because I want to know what the heck it is.
Okay, so through my extensive research, I found a smoker or a pellet grill that was made in the USA. It was made for colder climates, so there's actually a baffle inside that has insulation, so you don't have to have the famous Traeger blanket for the winter months, and then you have to deal with that stinky blanket in the summer months and storing it and stuff like that. So I went online and I did my research on the on this Grilla grill, and they had 3 different models. I went with their competition model, which is the Grilla grill.
Oh, that's the competition one. Okay,
that's their competition one.
It's a cool looking.
It is cool. It's
cool,
a stand-up.
yeah.
It's totally different, and the fact that it's round, you have way better convection and way better heat distribution.
Oh.
Anyway, long story short, and it's funny that you bring it up today, because today I just signed some papers with Gorilla Grill.
You did?
I did, and we are going to be a satellite store for them.
Nice.
The first satellite store in Canada.
That's awesome, Tony. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, yesterday I talked to you, and you said, no, you're trying to figure it out, so a lot of things can happen in less than 24 hours.
Yeah, so we had a lot of things come forth, and to be, I don't know how to. Yeah, it's happened.
Awesome.
So
That
we've
is
got
great.
so we got three of their units on a truck tomorrow, Airdrie bound. So Matt, in addition to being the first Canadian satellite store for Gorilla Grills, we are also now going to be a retailer for lumberjack wood pellets.
I saw that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I might have ordered a few.
Yeah, I think you did.
A few.
Yeah.
So you're bringing in the gorillas, but what else does Airdrie Canvas do?
Well, so we're obviously pretty diverse. Other stuff that Airdrie Canvas does is we are your complete, I'd say, outdoor fabric store, tent and awning store. So we do tents, we do awnings for your house, for your RV. We also do boat covers. We do pergola, retractable roof covers. If you've got a hot tub and you want some curtains to go around your hot tub, we're the guys you call. You got a barbecue, you're tired of buying those big box store barbecue covers for $150, and after 2 winters they crack. Come and see us, because it only costs you an extra $40 than what you'd pay at the big box store. But ours will last you 5 to 7 years.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
so we're very diverse in what we do. Netting is another big one, huge one.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is there a project that you guys have done that's like really interesting or unexpected or different than the other stuff that stands out for you?
Yeah. So this company, they work on high tower buildings downtown.
Okay.
And they go up to 60 stories. And what ends up happening is they have these scaffolds or these skywalks that move up from ground floor all the way up to 60 feet in the air. And all these, their
60
machinery...
feet or 60 floors?
60 stories, sorry.
So, yeah.
And all the machinery is done with hydraulics. And so what's happening is when they get up to the 30-story mark, their hydraulics are too cold. And they're having issues moving their platforms. So now they got workers up there that end up getting stuck.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so what we did is we designed... No, right? So we designed a insulated cover to cover their hydraulic units, as well as the whole bottom of their skywalks, and now they can go up and down to 60 stories without any issues.
Cool.
Wow, that's amazing.
That was a cool project.
You guys are changing lives. Like, honestly, you probably changed some of those people's lives. They're not afraid of getting stuck at 60 stories with God knows what elements out there.
Yeah. I guess you could say we're changing lives. I guess you could also say that we're helping businesses come up with solutions that they've had issues with for years. We're helping the backyard homeowner with sun protection and wind protection. So really, at the end of the day, Michelle, if you got a project that's in your head and you want to get it to become reality, but you don't know how, come and see us. And we'll take it out of your head, we'll put it on paper. From paper, we'll put it out onto a real life item that you want to use. Right, so here's...
So you're born and raised Montreal, but you're a Senators fan. I don't quite get that.
All right. So, real quick synopsis. Growing up in Montreal, followed the Habs. Used to go to the old Forum.
It's just wrong.
Huh?
That's just wrong, following the Habs.
Oh, yeah. Followed the Habs. Went to the Forum. Standing room tickets.
Yeah.
Unheard of anywhere else. And it was cheap. We'd be able to go to the games. Moved to Ottawa for college. When I was in college, the Ottawa Senators were brought back into NHL.
Okay.
And they were hiring. So right away, I went to the hiring session, got hired by the Sens, worked for the Sens for about five years.
Yeah.
Met my wife Charlene, working at the Sens, and the Sens really today is still in my heart, because not only did I meet my wife there,
Yep.
it was a great time in my life.
Mm-hmm.
First time away from home, going to college.
Yeah.
But I guess most importantly is when I worked for the Sens, I used to be able to walk down the same hallway as the players, as the coaches.
Yeah. Neat.
And everybody would talk to everybody. There was no egos. There was no, oh, I'm a hockey player. There was no, you can't talk to me. And I think for me, that's what made me fall in love with the Senators.
Gotcha.
So I got to Airdrie because we were living in, so at the time we were living in Coventry Hills, and our family was growing, and we were looking for a little bit of a bigger house. Airdrie was much cheaper than Calgary at the time.
It still is.
It still is, there you go. Yeah. And we fell in love with the house. I mean, we were super, super lucky, man. Like, we sold our house for what we paid for our house in Airdrie.
Yeah.
So, that doesn't happen every day, and when we had that opportunity, we just jumped on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And haven't looked back.
So Airdrie's given me lots of opportunities, guys. I moved here in 2007,
Yep.
and in 2008, I became a business owner. And I ran Tony's Mobile RV.
Yep.
Sold Tony's Mobile RV, bought Airdrie Canvas, and since then I bought the shoe repair, and I've partnered up with Sean in the shoe repair. But where else could I live truly, where else could I live and have had 3 successful businesses?
Yeah.
And, you know, even though we're at 60,000 or 80,000 people today, whatever our numbers are, and, you know, I still feel that the people want to shop locally. I still feel that the, you know, the people still want it to be a small town. And I still feel that people are still pushing to have that feeling. And hopefully it stays like that.
Yeah, and that's really our belief too.
Absolutely.
And that's part of the reason for riding in Cars with Cars is we want to introduce the people of Airdrie to people like yourself.
2 people of Airdrie.
2 people of Airdrie. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Tony. So, how many years have you been in business?
So Airdrie Canvas has been in business 16 years. I have owned it for the last 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
6 years.
6 years. The shoe repair has been in business in Airdrie, in Tower Lane Mall, for 31 years. It's been in business for 33 years. And Sean and I have been partners in Airdrie Shoe Repair. It'll be 2 years this July.
Awesome.
Wow! Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Trying to
really
keep
great.
some heritage going here.
Absolutely. So, how can people get a hold of you if they want that custom barbecue, or they need their, you know, their shoes fixed or whatever?
Or a big top built, because I know you built a big
A
top,
big top,
for the
yeah,
circus.
we
you
sure
know,
did.
whatever a person needs, you know.
Well, we're on Facebook, Airdrie Canvas and the Shoe Repair, and we also have websites for both businesses, airdriecanvas.ca and airdrieshoerepair.ca.
Nice.
Perfect. Well, Tony, this has been so fun to have
Absolutely.
you riding in Cars with Cars. But it was fun learning more about you as a person and your business and what you have going on. So thank you so much for joining us for the ride.
It was my pleasure. I've been looking forward to this for a while now, and it was truly fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
And
so we.
And you know what? I look forward to spending more time together with Matt, with you know, the KCS.
Absolutely.
KCBS.
We forgot to tell you, we're going to become competition barbecue judges.
Oh,
Yes.
We're
wow.
going to take the class
Yeah.
together, so that's going to be something. And then we got Burger Club on Fridays.
Burger
Tony's
Club and
become
Carnivore.
Yeah, become a. You got to start putting some of the Grill stuff on there too.
I
Yeah.
will.
And we were back at your shop here at Airdrie Canvas. What's the address here, Tony?
421 East Lake Road.
Right
just
across
from ProPack. All right, and action. So Airdrie, I'm riding in the car with the cars.
Elvis was a part of our lives. It was our wedding
It
song.
was. Wise men.
I feel like we should hug.
You should hug.
I can't reach my. I got a bad shoulder.
Rushing, but I can't help falling in
I'll drive
love. Hands on the wheel.
10 and 2. 10 and 2.